tennis preacher, prophet, and the psychic. And don't forget that tennis pastory, coming back at you again with another video. Okay, people, I want to respond to one of the commenters here. Okay, I think this commenter was they was commenting under the video that was about I think it was the one about what type of, is Federer your type of GOAT? Like is Federer your type of greatest of all time? And I think that the video was about, even if you think Federer is the GOAT, is he your type of GOAT? Okay? So the commenter said something. He said, he or she said, well, if Federer won every point, if he won every set, every game, every point, if Federer won every point, every game, every set, every match, every tournament, every slam, every major, whatever, she said, people will still say he's not the GOAT. I don't know if she said some people, or he or she said some people or people, or the commenter could have said, there will always be someone who say he's not the GOAT. Okay. All right, that sounds, when I first read that, okay, that sounds like a really, really true statement. I mean, so, because basically what the comment is saying, that haters are going to be haters. You know how haters are. They're going to always come up with a reason to hate. And so, and my mom used to always tell me, she said, well, if they kill Jesus Christ, what you think they'll do to you? So basically my mama was saying that people going to always come up with reasons not to like you. And they don't have to have a reason to like you. So that sounds like a really wise statement for the commenter. So you may be asking him, well, Magic Man, what is it about the statement that sort of, well, what is it about the statement that you want to comment about? What bothers you about the statement? Okay, there is something, okay, that is a true statement. I do like the statement, but y'all know me, man. I read deep into stuff. Now, this person who said this, they are obviously a Federer fan, which is fine, okay? That's good. So, but this is what, okay, I like the statement, but there's a little bit of the statement I don't like. I almost feel the commenter is making an excuse for Federer, and I'm going to tell you why. People, listen, take Federer's year last year. You know what? Besides, you don't really hear too much criticism about Federer won 2 majors at the age of 36. He beat Nadal 4 consecutive times. And now he's won the Australian Open. He has 20 majors. He pretty well just shut most people up. Now, so you may say, well, Magic Man, what are you trying to say here? Okay, let me say something, people. That statement ain't totally true, though. It's true about the haters. That haters will hate. Haters will come up with reason to hate. I got that. And I'm aware of that when I do my channel. I ain't trying to, that's why when I started my channel, and y'all may already notice this, I ain't trying to please nobody. I mean, people can comment, people are free to comment, but I'm not going to change my topics. If I say something that Federer fans don't like, okay, that's too bad. If I say something that Nadal fans don't like, that's too bad. I'm not going to change my topic. See, that's why I started my channel. See, the reason why I don't call myself a journalist, and I call myself the tennis preacher, tennis prophet, because if y'all notice, like the preacher of a church, I'm not a religious preacher, but the reason I call myself like a preacher, a pastor of a church can choose whatever topics he want to do. I'm not under journalistical rules like a journalist would be. Okay, people, but let's get back to this commenter. What is it I don't like about the comment? Okay, now I said I do like that he or she is calling out the haters of Federer. They're going to always hate. But now what I don't like about the comment, The commenter said that if Federer won every point, every set, every match, every slam, they're gonna still say he's not the GOAT. People, that's not true, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you look at this rebirth Federer, and like when Federer won the 20 Grand Slams, I mean his 20th major here, the Australian Open, people, I haven't heard anything from the Dow fans or people that don't really like Federer. That 20 major just quietened them down. I don't hear any of the Dow fan even commenting back to me. You know the only thing I hear, and I'm the one who started this, I said I think Federer, y'all know this about me, and I still stand by this. I think Federer should play the French Open. I understood why he skipped it last year. I wasn't too aroused by that. I mean, riled up by that. But this year, I have a problem with him skipping the French Open 2 years in a row. So that's sort of like gave the Nadal fans an opening. Like, you remember Melvin, and then Melvin Marshall, that's why he came out and criticized Federer. Had I not brought up that one thing, Nadal fans, man, they pretty well went into hiding. That 20 major sitting Nadal fan, they don't even comment on my channel anymore. So what that Federer fan said is not true. She said that if Federer just plays unbelievable, wins almost everything, really do this rebirth era that I'm telling y'all, that Federer has become a born-again tennis player. He's a new tennis player. If Federer continue to play consistently at this level, it will shut up the critics. Because I've seen it. The 20 majors shut people up. He got even a Dow fan saying maybe he's the GOAT. And like I said, most of them, I'm saying not everybody, but so my message to that Federer fan that made that comment, this is what I really feel. I feel that Federer fan is making an excuse for Federer's past. Federer does have a lot of, for a GOAT, he does have a few weaknesses. For example, his head-to-head record with Nadal, which is not good. I mean, it's good he's beating Nadal. If he wasn't to beat Nadal the last four or five times, his head-to-head with Nadal would be terrible. He let the Djokovic during his career, and I have a topic talk about this in another video, another time. He let the Djokovic win. He let the Djokovic be number one for 5 consecutive years during his career. So there are some stains on Federer's career. Now you may be saying, imagine, man, you going reverse. You just said Federer he got a rebirth, and no other tennis player or other athlete has ever been able to have a rebirth of their career. Well, yes, I stand by the rebirth thing. That's what's going to end up making him the clear GOAT. But I'm just saying, but I don't see, even though I talk about Federer now, and I like what Federer's done in the last year, I don't make excuses for Federer the way, I don't make excuses for stains or weaknesses in Federer's career that he's had in the past, like some Federer fans do. Not all of them. There are some Federer fans that acknowledge that, oh man, that was terrible that he lost against Nadal 4 times like that on clay. And you supposed to be the GOAT? There are some Federer fans that call that out. So that's what I don't like about the comment. I like the thing about that haters will be haters. But I want to say to that Federer fan, once again, and now the video is over, is that if Federer plays at a very successful level, don't let Nadal dominate him. Don't let the Djokovic dominate him. He will quieten the haters. He will quieten most of them. He will quieten 95% of the haters. There may be a 5% that would say something stupid, but he will quieten most of them up. And I've seen that. Look at the 20 majors. He shut up 95% of the people. Okay, people, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic signing off.